have noticed more retailers popping up around East Tennessee as of late. From Publix to Trader Joe's, the area continues to attract attention from national retailers. And hey, more is coming. Here to break down some of those changes, we have Justin Kazana from Avis & Young. Justin, 2 weeks ago, Knoxville was actually getting a lot of attention over in Las Vegas. Tell us about why people were talking about the scruffy city all the way over there.
Yeah, it's one of the big conferences in Las Vegas. It's called ICSC. It's all about retail and where the retailers want to be. And Knoxville's one of those spots because they see the growth of what's coming in the market. We talk about it every month. All the growth, all the people coming here, and the retailers are following. I know everyone's excited about Nordstrom Rack that's opening in Turkey Creek in just a few weeks. But that's just the start. I mean, we're seeing these constant brands be developing in Knoxville because they want to be in this area.
And yeah, that is a really exciting one. I know me and my friends have been like, can't wait to check that out. We've not had anything like that before in Knoxville. So some of the other retailers that are sort of shopping around, and pun intended, for space in Knoxville, what are some of those big names?
You know, the big names that are always going to be out there are the groceries. You know, a lot of people are like, that's not a sexy name. They're groceries, but they're needed in a lot of areas like this. You know, Publix wants to be in Lenoir City. They also want to be in East Knox County. Walmart is trying to open now when I say try to open, I'm talking about looking for three sites in Knox County, in and around Knox County. And everyone wants to talk about Trader Joe's. You go into Trader Joe's in Bearden, and it's shoulder to shoulder anytime you go there. They are desperately looking for a second location, and they've been looking for the better part of a year. So we're going to continue to see that growth as people want to find just the right spot for that niche.
Yeah, so again, nothing has been confirmed yet, but that's just sort of what's in the air.
Correct.
What's sort of coming down the pipe there. So you mentioned that Knoxville's always growing and expanding. People are moving here all the time, so they're going to need things like the grocery stores and, I mean, those shopping options too, or any other big names. I know Nordstrom Rack is a big name that we're talking about, but any other things?
Every time that we look, that we're talking to different groups, and we're talking more upscale groups that are coming in. I know it's just a brand and it's not going to be a store, but Rolex wants to open a store in Knoxville, and that is that's a legendary brand that really wants to have a big experience here. They're very specific with where they want to be, and it's tough to find that spot, and they're not going to force it. But we have a lot of people coming into the market, a lot of upscale retailers. We talk about Kingston Pike. There's a very limited area where these retailers want to be. Knoxville is not real deep like Atlanta or Nashville, where you have multiple lanes of retail. It's really Kingston Pike, some areas in Clinton Highway, Emory Road, places like that, Turkey Creek. But people want to be in this area. So anytime anything opens on Kingston Pike, people are paying through the nose. They're going over and beyond what we expected.
And we've already sort of seen some of those bigger names pop up on Kingston Pike as of late, just in the last couple of years. I mean, Tacovas being a big one.
Absolutely. You know, Tacovas came in and we did a pop-up shop with them at Western Plaza a couple of years ago because they wanted to see what kind of activity they could have. And it was 3 days, and they said it was the biggest sale they'd ever done, and they were in 10,000 square feet. The joke was they sold 3 pairs of boots to every fraternity guy at the University of Tennessee. And the next thing you know, a year later, they were opening a permanent shop on Kingston Pike, taking over where Lululemon left so that Lulu could go into 4,000 feet, and then Tacovas stepped into that shop. So it's those upscale brands that want to be in the market.
And there is even a development of where a grocery store is sort of transformed into a new space. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so what we're seeing, it's not just groceries, but big boxes. You know, what do you do with these big boxes that are around the market that have closed because the market changes? And we've seen things. We did a 55,000 square foot indoor pickleball court in Farragut for what used to be a grocery anchored center. We've just finished a deal with a group called Slick City in Cedar Bluff that just opened. It's an entertainment venue for kids. You know, you've got the trampoline parks. These are slides, and these are slides that we're using NASA technology. It's fascinating. But there are all kinds of different options when it comes to retail, not just your traditional boutique retail, but really that service related and how it comes in and can really change the market.
And those new ideas, new things that people are going to flock to. Yeah, Slick City, I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds right up my alley too. All right, Justin, thank you as always for being here.